Welcome to ISOPARA. Today we are going to see how to become a design engineer. Let's check the do and don'ts for it. Let's begin. First is one point is mentioned over here as a do one CAD software only with advanced learning in it. And don't says don't go for multiple CAD softwares to learn. It is a waste of time and money, definitely. So why we are telling you to go for one CAD software? There is a reason. If you make your specialization in one CAD software, it would be easier for you to grow in that career. If you go at the initial stage to go for multiple CAD software, you would not able to make your specialization in any one of them, and it will cost you a little bit more and it will waste your time also. For example, there are some of the softwares mentioned below. Like you can choose any one and whichever you want to go. It depends in which industry you want to go accordingly. We move towards the second do and don'ts, that choose right CAD software by understanding market scope, future growth and industry use and industry expectations. What don't say is don't choose software by listening bluff assurances of training institutes. Yeah, this right. If you really want to choose your CAD software, in which CAD software you want to grow, then try to go for market scope, future growth. Try to find that which type of industries are using that CAD software and what are the industry expectations. You can go in another ways, like if you are having any dream industry in front of you, you can choose that industry and just check out which CAD software is being used in that industry. Okay, so that you could make your specialization in that one right CAD software. For example, the right CAD software used in automotive industry are CATIA and UGNX only. And if you consider this example, it will let you know, like there is a fixed companies like automotive industry, and in that automotive industry you will see the CATIA and UGNX softwares are only getting used. Why? There is reason, because whatever parts they are designing for that specification will be that specification is only available in CATIA and UGNX. For example, like surfacing, the high level of surfacing work. Okay, now next is third do and don'ts is like third is visit multiple institutes and cross check what they are saying and then choose the best one institute, right? Okay, and what don't says, don't visit one institute and don't choose institute as that is near to your home. It's completely right. If you really want to inquire about what type of course you want to go, what you have to do, which CAD software you should prefer, try to visit multiple software, multiple institutes, those where you are actually want to go for training. Try to visit, try to understand what they are saying, and after that decide what you have to do. But don't just visit one institute and or you are just choosing one institute that is near to your home. Don't go for that. Okay, for example, if you like, for example, visit ISOPARA and other institutes and then decide where you want to study. What you have to cross check is the content, like what type of content they are going to on which they are going to train you. Also check the fees, expert trainer, the level of trainer available over there, what is his expertization. Also check the level of training, what type of level of training they are offering, knowledge level also you can check, and so on. You can ask them for 1 or 2 days demo so that you could understand how they are training and all those. Okay, so let's move towards the next is choose the training institute which carries good level of knowledge to deliver and have complex projects to work and enhance creativity. And what don't says, don't just choose the training institute by seeking the certification. Don't focus on learning simple projects. It's clear, like definitely there are a lot of institutes available in the market, those who are offering a good kind of a certification, but if you want to go ahead, go for a proper level of knowledge so that you would be getting what a high level of knowledge, a good level of knowledge, so that you would be able to survive in the industry. Okay, secondly, working on simple project will not give you understanding of complex geometries. So if you want to work on complex geometries, industry level work, then you must have to work on complex complex projects so that you can enhance your creativity. For example, like as ISOPARA carries good level of knowledge to deliver. With this knowledge you can compete with the professional having 2 years of experience in the industry. Means the level of knowledge that you are getting, the delivery that you are getting here at ISOPARA, that offers you around 2 years of experience in the industry. For example, you completed course at ISOPARA and there is one person who is actually working from last 2 years in the industry. If I ask the same questions to both of us, the candidate who has taken training at ISOPARA match 95%, more than even 95% accuracy with the working professional, right? This level of knowledge we require. Now let's move toward the next point, that is choose institute that has industry level content to learn, industry level project to work, and industry level experts to teach, right? And what don't say, don't choose institute that is not having any industry level exposure and only bluffing as 100% placement. It's clear, right? It's clearly mentioned all the points. You should check the level of projects, level of content, and level of expert, those who are training over there. For example, ISOPARA has industry level content to learn, industry level projects to work, and industry level expert to teach. Here you will meet Mr. Prashant Govare having 12 plus years of industry exposure in automotive designing sector. So such kind of experts is also required so that you could get a proper level of training. Now next is become design engineer, because design engineer has best career growth as compared to CAD engineer. Okay, and what don't says, design engineer and CAD engineer are different. Don't become CAD engineer only because it has limited career growth. Yeah, it's completely right, there are two different things. CAD engineer and design engineer both are different. If you learning only, let's say, CAD software and you are going inside the industry to work, then you will be working as a CAD engineer. You will not having that level of optimization as design engineer is doing. If you really want to become, then go for design engineer. With CAD also learn the other things that design engineers is required. Design engineer, let's see, for example, design engineer need to have in-depth knowledge of engineering principles, design expertise, materials and manufacturing knowledge, prototyping and testing, CAD software proficiency, and so on. At ISOPARA you will get this in-depth knowledge and become a design engineer, right? This is the difference between the design engineer and CAD engineer. Now let's move towards the next point. Next is learn domain specialization with CAD software, which helps you to secure a good career in MNC industries as design engineers. Okay, and what don't says, don't just learn only CAD software, because MNC industries are only looking for domain specialization candidates to add. Definitely, if you see the present scenario of the market, the industries are not entertaining people, those who are having only CAD software knowledge. They need specializations in the domains that they are using. Only those candidates they are hiring. Okay, for example, if you go to enter into the automotive sector, MNC industries, you will find domains like plastic, BIW, seating, forming, lighting, press tool, mold, fixture, and so on. So by learning these domains, you would be able to enter into the automotive MNC industries. Don't just learn the CAD, just go for the domain specialization. Next is choose the best domain specialization with the right CAD software by understanding the career growth in that domain. Okay, then next is what don't says, don't just choose the domain specialization as someone is saying to do. Discuss with the expert and do research on it. That's completely okay. So basically there are, as we see in the last slide, there are number of domains available in a particular sector of industry. So which domain you have to go, that also need to find out. If you're going to choose the best domain specialization with the right CAD software, you will be having a good career growth definitely. And if someone is saying that just go for this particular domain, then try to do a research of it. Maybe that would be helpful, but if you do research and you will not find it helpful, then try to find the best domain specialization. For example, in the automotive sector MNC industries, the best and top level domains are plastic and BIW only, because it has wonderful career growth, a high level of package, and top level scope in the industry. There are other domains also, but these domains are the best one that's having a high level of like benefits. Okay, let's see the next do's. What do's say? Choose one domain specialization with one CAD software only, so that you can build up your specialization. Okay, and what don't says, Don't choose multiple domain specialization to learn, because you will not become specialized in any one and become confused. As I told you earlier, choose one CAD software only, and also I am telling you choose one domain only. If you go for one CAD plus one domain, you would be able to specify your specialization in a proper way. But if you choose multiple domains with multiple CAD softwares, you will be getting confused and you would not able to prove your specialization in any one of the domains. Okay. For example, to enter into the automotive MNC sector industries, choose either plastic or BIW domain specialization to do using either CATIA or UGNX. Means either plastic or BIW and either CATIA or UGNX. Okay. It's clear and simple. You will see some of the combinations over here, and even if you go for other domains also, you will be having some more options of combinations, but always remember one CAD plus one domain. Now next move towards the next point. Next point says, while training, need to spend a minimum of 3 to 4 hours on daily basis. For this is for working professionals, and for the people who are not working professionals, for them a minimum of 8 hours on daily basis they have to spend, and need to maintain continuity and consistency. Okay, what don't says don't just focus on spending 2 to 3 hours on learning for a few days in a week. Either you are working or non-working professional. Okay, and this kind of learning creates lack of learning. Okay, it's completely right. If you really want to go and do the training, try to be maintain the continuity and try to be consistent. With the help of these things, you would be able to achieve your goal. Okay, for working professional, those who are already working, for them 3 to 4 hours minimum they have to spend, and the like peoples, those who are not working professionals, they would be able to spend their entire time, then they can go for their 8 hours on a daily basis. Okay. For example, at ISOPARA training, candidate has to spend a minimum training hours as mentioned above. On daily basis, either the candidate is working professional or non-working professional, and all the time the trainer is motivating them, solving their doubts and looking after them so that they can do a proper training. Okay, let's move towards the next do's. Take training in a way so that you can get job easily in your dream company on the base of your knowledge completely. Your knowledge should be your only key to get the job. And what don't says, don't focus on referrals to get a job in your dream industry. Referrals has no job guarantee, and also it shows to industry that you don't have potential to get job on the base of your knowledge. Okay, so if you are taking a good level of knowledge, then you are having that confidence and that potential that you can prove yourself and you can enter into your dream industry. So that is one of the plus point. Okay, so this example is saying, with the ISOPARA training you can get the job easily in your dream company on the base of knowledge delivered here. ISOPARA has industry level content. ISOPARA keep itself updated as per the present scenario. This is what the do's and don'ts says. Okay, so this is all about the do and don'ts, and if you follow the do's and avoid the don'ts, means like you can remember and don't try to follow the don'ts, then you would be able to become the design engineers. This is this is the points that we have to cover over here. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for visiting ISOPARA. You can look at our website and you can give us a call if you have any questions to discuss. Thank you very much.